Hello everyone, welcome to this week's Investment Trends, where we discuss the latest news in the stock market and the economy. So for this week, we saw the three major stock indexes telling a bit of a different story from each other. We saw earlier in the week the NASDAQ 100 reach a new all-time high as it surpassed 20,000 points. One of the reasons for the increase was that the inflation reading came in right as expected, which leads many people to believe that next week, when the Federal Reserve meets on December 17th and December 18th, they could continue with their interest rate cuts. Many people are predicting that they will cut by 25 basis points. It's still to be determined, and one of the main factors that they will be looking at and considering is inflation. Also in the news, a NASDAQ-related company, Broadcom. So Broadcom reported earnings on Friday morning, and that stock is up in trading day on Friday over 20%. So some of the good news is that they exceeded expectations, and also they reported that their artificial intelligence related business was up over 200% on the year. So this not only raised Broadcom, but also other AI related stocks such as NVIDIA. Tesla was also continuing its rise on Friday. However, if you look at the Dow 30 and the stocks that are in that, the Dow is on a 6-day losing streak, which is the worst streak that it's been on since April. We also saw the S&P looks like it's headed towards a slight weekly loss as well. So a couple things to keep an eye on is if you look at some of the large cap companies out there, they're actually underperforming the S&P 500 on the year just slightly, and the S&P seems to continue to be led by some of the high flying stocks that are performing very well on the year. Obviously, NVIDIA is one of those. Palo Alto, Palantir are really pulling these indexes higher. However, the rally across all of these stocks as an aggregate, there still are some stocks that are around that 10 to 12% range year to date. So it could potentially mean a buying opportunity with those. Also, as we head into the end of the year, now could be a good time to look and see if you do have any stocks that are trading at a loss and could take advantage of any tax loss harvesting. So this is the process of selling losses at a gain, using those to offset any capital gains that you have or any dividend income with that. And if you don't, you could simply use some of those losses, up to 3,000 of those losses, to offset your ordinary income. So if there's any other tax end of year investing tips that you're curious about, make sure you reach out to us, leave a comment below, or shoot us an email.